So this episode is proudly brought to you by Benzizo Farms. Today we find ourselves here in one of the phenomenal places in Ashiaman, that is the agriculture project in Ashiaman. Today we are very eligible to get some of the workers who work here for them to give us some small tutorials of how they do their farming here and how they do their thing here. So today as we came here, we came to see how the rice farm is being harvested here and stuff. So without talking so much, we would like to get some of the workers and then we interview them and see how things are being done here. Alright, so we are very much serious about this, and today we are very much excited to meet one of the managers on this farm. That's the scheme manager, Mr. Samuel Tete. So without wasting much time, let's go and then have some relation with him and see how things are done here. Sir.
Yeah, hello.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Today is a very nice day for me because me myself, I love farming and stuff. So as I come here today, I've seen a lot of things going on here, and I'm very excited about it.
Well,
and the viewers will also like to know small things about rice farming.
okay.
So first and foremost, my question is, if someone wants to venture into rice farming, what are some of the measures or some of the procedures one has to consider before he or she can be a rice farmer?
Okay, first of all, you need to get a land.
Okay.
Yes, if you get a land that has access to water, then you are good to start. So once you have your land, the protocols are there to be shown. For instance, the kind of seeds you should grow, what you should do to prepare your land before you grow your seeds. We have experts who can help you out and help you get those informations.
All right. So for the rice itself, how do you people plant it? Is it the grains that you pick it under the soil, or it has, let's say, is it a seed or something like that?
Yeah, the rice is a seed.
Okay.
So it comes in a paddy form. So you, first of all, we have two methods. You can pre-germinate it, then broadcast. Or you pre-germinate and also plant, then transplant. It's two ways. The transplanting means you have to nurse your seed, leave it for about 3 weeks.
Okay.
When they grow a little, then you go and uproot and go back to the field and implant them while on the fields. But the broadcasting, once you pre-germinate, you just spread it evenly on the field for it to sprout by itself.
So please, when pre-germination, how do we do it tonight?
It's a process. You use about 3 days. The first one, you soak the rice overnight in the rice grain so that it will imbibe water. Then you take it out after 24 hours. And then you cover it to get heat for another 24 hours. When you see the eyes start shooting, you see it white on the grains.
Yeah.
Then it's ready for the field. By then you have prepared your field.
Field already. Yeah. Okay. So with the pre-germination, that means you don't have to let the seed dries after you take it out from the water.
Exactly. Once you soak it, you air dry it by covering it for heat. These are the conditions that aid germination. You need air, warm, and light. And so when you provide all those conditions, it will sprout like here.
So one would. So how many months or weeks or years does it take to be ready for harvest?
It depends on the variety, but we have some within 3.5 months it's ready. Another variety within 4 to 4.5 months it will be ready from the time you plant.
From the time.
Yes.
I think so. How many types of rice do you think we can get here in Ghana?
We have a lot, but the major ones, we have one we call Jasmine 85.
Jasmine 85.
Yes, and then we have Agric, we have S-Bicar, we have a short aroma, then the one they call RC34 is also there.
So we need to get it from a chemical shop or?
No, for rices, you come to the field, we have rice seed producers. So when you go to any of the irrigation projects, you can have access to rice seed.
Alright. So today we have seen being green harvested, and I like the process. But I want to know, so from harvested like this, the machine is taking the seed from the rings here. So does it mean that from here you can start kitchen it, or it has to go through another process before?
Oh, okay.
You can start to consume it.
It will go through another process, and the machine you see is called a combine harvester. Okay, so you need a lot of processes at the same time. It is cutting, then threshing. Okay, so the grains will come out finished. So it will cut it by itself, then remove the grains one by one within the machine, store it, and come and offload it into the sacks. And then from this process, they will send it to the platform to dry. It's not fully dried.
Okay.
If you leave it to be fully dry, you'll lose it because they will fall on the ground, over on the straw.
Yeah.
So the one is our 98% dry. You harvest it, then with that, you can now send it to the platform, re-dry it within 2 to 3 days. It will be well dried to the moisture content that is good for milling.
Okay, so after that, you have to mill it.
Exactly. So from the drying, you send to the mill house, and you mill it before you get what you can eat, the white rice.
That's nice. Also, when the plantation goes on, they have to wait like 3. As we're saying, they have differences. 3.5 months, 4 months. So I mean, what are some of the encouragements or some of the things you can say to the upcoming farmers who really want to venture into rice farming? Then, I mean, if there is some advice you can give to them.
All right. With rice farming is a very lucrative business. Farming in general.
Yeah.
So if you get all the things that you need, you have, for instance, like funding, then access to source of water in the land.
Okay.
Then you are about 80-90% ready to really go into the farming, and it's a good business because the market is very good.
Yeah.
Yes, the local market is good. It's not even enough to meet the market.
Yes, it is. So, I mean, I can see you have a very vast land.
Yeah.
I mean, so how many acres can this one?
This is 2 hectares.
2 hectares?
Yes.
So, I mean, as you are shooting on these 2 hectares, at the end, how many bags you can get?
Averagely, a hectare, you can get 60 bags, with each weighing 85 kilos.
Oh, no, okay.
That's the average. You can get more, and averagely 60 is possible.
So what are some of the challenges that you can also encounter?
Challenges have to do with access to water and also machinery. Well, you need machines to prepare the land and then harvest it. This machine, we have to transport it from another project with huge cost of just bringing it here. So imagine you cannot afford to bring it here. It is a huge challenge because it's going to add to your cost of producing, which will make it so high. So machinery is very, very important because what they are doing, within an hour or 2 hectares can be harvested. But with that machine, they can use about 2 weeks manually to be. And you lose a lot of the grains if
you are doing
exactly, and the quality will be low. But with the access to machine, we are good to go. The best you can pick up. Machinery is really very, very important in this commercial type of rice farming.
Okay. All right, thank you. So one will also ask if, let's say now that you've harvested the land, how many weeks or how many period of time can it, can it be regenerated or you plant it again? I mean, how many time frame can it be?
It depends on the farmer and also the project's plan. You see, this is a project, so maybe we have a timetable that after you harvest, you have to wait this period. But if that timetable is not there, within a week or 2, you are good to start all over again. And it's also about the funding because whatever money you put in, you need to sell your produce. We could start because it's a capital-intensive farming. So if you have access to funds, when you harvest, even though you have not sold, you can put in another source of funding before you recoup. So those are the processes.
So as at now, I can see the grass are being cut by that deed. So do you have to read it back again before you can plant, or We can just go through like this.
You mend. You wait for it to dry, and then you mend, and the ashes will also be useful, like a potassium to the field, and you start all over. Thank you very much, Samuel, for doing us about heck. You are welcome. We are very much up to suit you. They think we can come back more, and then if you give us more tutorials about how our person men look. Thank you very much. Thank you for Sally. The film is clear. For me personally, I feel happy for farmers, and I really respect them because, I mean, if they are not there, they may they know who they are now. They know our name, Yanni, and I'm not windy. If you say, I don't know, maybe I wonder if you know Mundia and yes, so on. I mean, I know say for functioning the farming, and there's one secret I can share with you, or I want to share with you. So, open your farming. Now, maybe you would need how to do it. I mean, this is my small knowledge I want to give to you. Who are now say Primazi was sitting away with you, now say, we still want to do farming. The other say, once I say, oh, baby, Kruma, now say, me, Koho. Now, Piscacatra, Nafako. Nama Fafu, Momon, no mom. Now the opposite would be also. Now there's some back. For spending just about 2 weeks being in the village, you come back and come and do your work. And then after you have done with your work, every 2 weeks, I mean, or once in a month, you can just go back and go and check. I mean, this is a man thing. Abubu Yamba after. It is a course about almost 3,000 cities. Mantin. Manjane do before now, young woman, near Garim. Abubu Yamba for it's almost about 3,000. Don't say imagine, save your bed. 2 plots of lands in Planet 3. Now they are banking. Now at the end of 6 months, and now 7 months, do I harvest here? I mean, one plot is private to me amount. Abubu Yamba for and over. If I leave you 2 plots, now I have Abubu Yami and Sa. I mean, 3,000 times 3, 9,000. 9,000 waka, over 2 day, baby. So within 6-7 months, when you're 9,000, you add it to your annual income here in Accra, and then you can do something with it. And Charlie, don't worry over farming very serious because it's one of the things that we can't do away with it. Obia nini president to dini why obia uni no asase so this phone from what did and I mean we should take farming serious. Na day ya man Charlie emi amedini e Ashiaman agric agriculture project and yamo and eba be try emi your time be try bro. Until they stay tuned, be part of all, subscribe to my channel, like the video and share for me. What do you comment? The opposite can be a catch me. Open questions over to me, sir. A more answer. I just say, be pay out. Then did not say, I'm my hour. You may share your media point smart. So this episode is proudly brought to you by Benzizo Farms. Benji said, let me tell you, if you are into a livestock poultry, or let me say poultry farming, and you are looking for poultry feed to feed your chicks for them to grow big, strong, and also produce more eggs for you to do your business. Don't look anywhere else than Benzizo Farms. And they're also into fish farming. If you are a tilapia vendor, or if you are a catfish grilling vendor and you are looking for a very best place to get your fishes for your business, don't look anywhere else than Benzizo Farms. Let me tell you, they have the best prices on the market for your business. So rush and get yours. You can call them on the number on the screen for you to conversate with them and then see how things will go for you. Benzizo is always the best.